Whose house? Swerve's house. Tony Khan put the belt on Swerve. Coming to my channel crying. You got some nerve. Anyways, stop crying in my comments about Swerve. Just because I said Swerve ain't getting that title until these IWC Smark and Marks say it's okay. The tail is wagging the dog. Can y'all please understand this concept? I don't care that he's telling a long storm. He's telling a long-term story, and it's all about the rise to the top from the mid-carder. That's not how things work in that company. Tony Khan just does what he wants. This is a guy who literally quotes Cage Match at press conferences. He goes, "What's the Cage Match score? What did we get on Cage Match? How many stars did Meltzer give us?" When you think that guy is ready to put the belt on, he could do it whenever he wants. Why didn't he put the belt on Swerve when all those eyeballs were on that show for Sting's last match? He didn't want to overshadow Sting. Come on, man, please. Becky Lynch and Kofi won the title on the same night, so y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can miss me with that one. I'm gonna tell you why. Until the IWC says it's okay and the coast is clear for Tony to do it, then he'll do it. He only listens to a handful of these channels. He listens to a handful of these blogs. It's obvious. He tells you the ones he reads. Why am I the only person who sees that? So yeah, Swerve is telling a good story, but that's his doing. Tony Khan don't care about that, because if he did, where was Wardlow's payoff? Wasn't Wardlow supposed to become a world champ? Didn't Wardlow come out squashing MJF, but MJF became the world champion before Wardlow? Like, come on, man. And then Wardlow was like missing for like a whole bunch of shows and came back. Now he's like doing nothing. Like, all these guys are doing nothing. Lackeys, guys that should have been world champions, you know, should have been paid off storylines. They don't pay off storylines like that down there. Every now and then, but for the most part, it's all about getting your 10 stars from Meltzer. You know that. I know that. And I'm not saying Swerve is a bad wrestler. I'm not saying Swerve can't get 10 stars from Meltzer. But what I'm saying is, for him to become the world champion, what's got to happen is these podcasts, these IWC blogs, they got to say, "We want Swerve. It's time, Tony." And then Tony will listen to him, because we know Tony listens to those people. And it's also looking like they're trying to backdoor Adam Page out of this storyline. So if you backdoor Adam Page out of the storyline, then who does Swerve go against? Samoa Joe? Then he becomes a champion. Then who challenges him? You know, you got to think about that. If you're telling this long-term story of Adam Page, it looks like they're about to backdoor Adam Page out of this storyline for a trio storyline with those new wrestlers they just signed, Okada and them. So if you backdoor Adam Page out of this storyline and you just give the belt to Swerve, and Swerve is going to be what? The champion nobody cares about? The champion that's going to go on in the middle of the show? Because you know the trios is going to go into the main event. Y'all got to really miss me with this, man. Y'all got to really miss me with this. Like, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, man.